S Plus. It's the same as the S model, but we've added the features that you all did in order to give you a model that could compete directly with the Mazda SE5 Plus 7.
So, with the S Plus for entry-level buyers, the STX and the GT for sport truck enthusiasts, and our volume leader, the XLT for value-minded personal use buyers, you now have the small pickup market covered.
Well, that's a heck of a story on pickups. But you know, as successful as Ranger has been, there's another car or truck, Bronco 2, that has had the best percentage gain of any truck in our lineup this year. As a matter of fact, on Bronco 2, our sales are up 28%, and its main competitor, the Chevy S10 Blazer, their sales are down 7%.
And the big reason for our success is the new Bronco 2 4x2, which you'll have for the entire 1988 model year. Now, for the 4x4 sport utility buyer, in 1988, we're also adding a Bronco 2 XL Sport.
This is for the guy who previously had to go out and hunt down and install all the aftermarket equipment. You know, things like the brush guard and the grill guards and fog lamps and tubular rear bumpers.
But by far our most important Bronco 2 is the XLT Free Air Plus package. It's got all the equipment buyers want, like power windows and locks, speed control, tilt wheel, AM/FM electronic stereo, and with a discount of $1,500 when ordered with a manual transmission, the XLT Free Air Plus package will be about a third of your Bronco 2 sales.
You know, Bronco 2 is a vehicle that's not really just a truck, and it's definitely much more than just a car, as you'll see in this commercial.
There's a free-spirited little animal whose territory is constantly expanding. It's the Ford Bronco 2. Making tracks in remote watering holes and lush feeding grounds. Clawing up mountain trails with V6 power to go where the herd gathers. And Bronco 2 switches to four-wheel drive when it's on the scent of off-road fun. The Ford Bronco 2. Its territorial range is bounded only by imagination. Bronco 2, built fun tough.
Not only are Ranger and Bronco 2 knocking the Japanese for a loop, they've also helped bring in a lot of young buyers.
And we have a car that's also doing that, a new one called Festiva. It's bringing in a lot of young customers.
But as successful as Festiva has been, there is still room for improvement. When we introduced the car regionally, we did so for several reasons, not the least of which was to get a reading on exactly how we should market this vehicle.
Well, we've done that. And we now feel that we can attain even greater success if we restructure our product lineup. So beginning on October 2nd, it's our plan to offer 3 series of Festiva rather than the 2 we presently offer.
Specifically, we will have an LX at the top of the line for about the same price as today's LX.
But instead of dropping down to the L as we presently do, we'll offer an L Plus, which will be positioned between today's LX and the L.
The news is that the new L will be repositioned below the L as you presently know it.
We're confident that this strategy will assist in getting more young buyers into your showroom. And we plan on letting those young buyers know about Festiva through commercials like this.
Welcome a totally new kind of Ford to the street. Front-wheel drive Ford Festiva. Small outside, big inside, with 42 standard features and a 6-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty.
It's a Ford. It's a Festiva. It's a Ford. It's a Festiva. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Festiva really has it all together. It has outstanding quality, solid design, and a great warranty. And by giving customers what they really want, we have an opportunity to bring in buyers looking for small car value, not just price alone. You know, if they just came down to a low price, this is probably the kind of car that you might see.
I hope everybody was paying attention to that because we've heard that GM is investigating the possibility of taking on the Adobe as a captive import.
I'll tell you what, John, they better do something, because right now, Escort is outselling all of Chevrolet's total small cars. That's Spectrum, Sprint, and Nova combined. Our most popular Escort this year is this 3-door GL, equipped with a regional special value package. You know, value is what sold the car in 1987. And while we can't announce final 88 pricing at this time, I can assure you that this GL package will represent an even bigger value in 1988.
These regional packages include $700 worth of free equipment, and no GL should be ordered without them. Put yourself in the place of the customer and add up the value. I think you'll agree there's only one conclusion.
While trying to decide which new car to purchase, you could make an important discovery. For less money than the leading Japanese imports, one car offers more features, like air conditioning, power mirrors, a cassette tape player, and a 6-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty, which is probably one reason why more people come to this conclusion. Ford Escort, the world's best-selling car, 5 years running.
Have you driven a Ford lately?
Of course, the perception that foreign cars have greater value dies hard. Dealers from coast to coast have asked us to get more aggressive in stressing our Escort value advantages. So we produced a commercial that goes straight after Toyota and makes it clear that Escort is the value leader.
Japanese imports have long had a reputation for giving you more car for your money, but now that's just make-believe. Because Ford Escort, the world's best-selling car, offers the same features as Toyota Tercel, plus air conditioning, power mirrors, premium sound system, and a 660 powertrain warranty, all for less money than Tercel, which makes Ford Escort the real value.
Well, that's a great story. And Escort's value also comes in a sporty, fun-to-drive package, a car called the Escort GT. And in 1988, we've cleared away all the production bottlenecks on the GT. And we can now support you with up to 30% of your Escort sales. And you know what? You're going to need that, because you're going to have added availability, because we've repackaged the GT to include free air conditioning. And that's a $700 value. And here's what the 88 GT will look like on TV.
Getting there can be more than half the fun. Ford Escort GT.
Escort is the backbone of our small car franchise, so it's our plan to keep Escort's best-selling record intact in 1988. And to do that, we'll be introducing new Escort styling next March. Escort's fresh exterior appearance results from its new bumper treatment and rear-end styling. Overall, the car is longer, which gives it a lower profile, and we've added larger 14-inch wheels and tires.
Perhaps the best way to characterize the 88.5 Escort is to say that we've improved the best-selling car in the world in order to keep it #1.
Our small car and small truck lineups have product and value advantages in 1988 that will put us in an even better position to act on the Japanese import pricing opportunity.
Watching every motion is the name of the game. On this endless ocean, you are gonna know my name.
I wish we could afford to run it as a 3-minute commercial. Mustang and Thunderbird provide the excitement for our entire product line.
First, let's talk a little about Mustang. The incredible Mustang GT is a car that the competition just can't match. Price-wise, the GT is thousands less than the competitive Japanese or domestic nameplates, making it by far the most affordable performance car on the road.
And the competition doesn't even try to match GT's awesome 225 horsepower, 5-liter HO V8. And V8 availability will improve in 1988, so that we can build 40% of all Mustangs with that engine, either GTs or LXs. The GT will once again make a... I thought you'd like that. The GT will once again make a lot of noise in the marketplace, no matter how far you are off the beaten path.
Mustang GT, for people who want more out of life than a little peace and quiet.
The Mustang also offers customers an outstanding value with the two-door LX equipped with the free value package.
Sporty car buyers on a budget really love this car, and in 1988 we've increased its value by adding dual electric remote mirrors to the package, bringing the retail value to $800. This will make the LX very hard for young single buyers to resist.
And of course, the Mustang is also a sporty convertible, the third part of our story. In fact, the Mustang LX is America's best-selling convertible, so we thought it deserved a commercial of its very own.
Hey, wait, I didn't get your... Hey, did you see a Mustang?
Yep, it went that way.
There's only one car that goes that away, quite this way. Ford Mustang.
Like Mustang, Thunderbird is also offered in 3 distinct versions, each with a different appeal. First, the standard Thunderbird, in its own right, a complete car and a great value. It's available with a package that offers a retail discount of over $800, and once again will be the choice of half of all your Thunderbird customers.
And because of Thunderbird's success in motorsports, it's also earned a reputation for performance. And the Thunderbird Sport appeals to traditional performance buyers. For 1988, we've added sport seats, analog instrumentation, and dual exhausts for even better performance.
Turbo Coupe appeals to driving enthusiasts who seek even more sophisticated technology, and it's really been doing a job for us.
In fact, the only way we could do better is to build more. So that's exactly what we'll do in 1988.
With a continuation of a package that provides $1,000 of free equipment, Turbo Coupe proves that you can combine performance with value. Clearly, it's a thoroughbred for the driver who takes his performance seriously.
It runs with a beauty, an inner strength, a force that sets it apart. Thunderbird Turbo Coupe. Run with it.
No cars in our lineup have done more than Thunderbird and Mustang to build the Ford brand image. And because of their success, they also build a winning attitude for Ford in the minds of your customers. And that winning attitude is a very important theme in our 1988 marketing plan.
We have a major opportunity in 1988 to capitalize on the disenchantment of GM owners. They told us they've been loyal to GM in the past because they always considered them the market leaders, but no longer. To many GM owners we've talked to, Ford has now become the innovator, the image of success, the winner. And we intend to take advantage of this by telling them more about our recent successes, like Thunderbird's Motor Trend Car of the Year award, and Escort as the best-selling car in the world 5 years running. In effect, we'll be challenging GM owners to come in and drive a Ford product, to find out for themselves how we're winning the world over. And we'll be doing it in commercials like this.
Motor Trend's Car of the Year, the world's best-selling car, America's design leader. These cars have one thing in common. They're built by a single car company that's anything but common, Ford.
Many of you may have wondered just who the young lady is whose voice you've just heard and who's been the voice of Ford Division for the last 5 years. The person who got America singing, "Have You Driven a Ford Lately?" Her name is Casey Sissick, and we thought you might like to get to know her a little better.
My aspiration was to be an opera singer, and then I did some studio work, some commercials, and the word just sort of got out, and I stuck with it. I get to work with some of the best musicians in the world, in the best conditions in the world. It's a pleasure.
Limited to television. We'll also tell GM owners and the American public about Ford in a new 3-page magazine ad. It opens with a statement about Ford's new winning attitude, and it showcases Ford's leadership in design and quality. But don't think for a second that our cars alone are the winners. We've also delivered a knockout punch to General Motors and everybody else in trucks.
It's so hard now. Trying hard Feeling strong now. Won't be long now. Getting stronger. Gonna fly now. Mighty high now. But I'll
Customers have spoken. What they say they want in a full-size truck is value, power, and toughness. The decision for 1987? Ford has it, Chevrolet doesn't.
There's no more important area on trucks than value. And once again, we'll offer the XLT Lariat Special Value Package. It includes $900 worth of free equipment, and that's equivalent to free air conditioning plus the sliding rear window.
To stay on top, we need to keep emphasis on manual transmissions. We will be able to supply the same mix of automatic transmissions at 88 as we did this year. So we need to continue merchandising manuals like we did in 87 to be able to give you the maximum number of total trucks possible.
We'll have 2 improved 5-speed manual overdrive transmissions, and we'll offer 2 special value packages to support them.
For the heavy-duty 5-speed, the package is the same one you used so successfully this year. It offers all of this equipment and provides customers with a $1,000 discount.
The new light-duty 5-speed package adds tinted glass, larger tires, a rear window step bumper, all at no extra charge. Now, this brings the package discount to over $1,300, and that should give you a dominant value in the marketplace.
And when you combine either of these manual transmission packages with the XLT package, you've got a real blockbuster that provides savings of up to $2,100.
The second demand of full-size pickup buyers is power, and we've made a great story even better for 1988. We've added multi-port electronic fuel injection to the 5.8-liter and to the 7.5-liter engines. So now Ford is the only manufacturer with EFI across the board in 1988.
The third thing full-size buyers want is toughness.